I'm really starting to wonder why I keep using chickens for everything. What's up, guys? It's Cody here, and today I'm joined by Sparks
Hello.
to help me demonstrate my latest concept, infinite looping with commands in Minecraft. So, the main use for this, at least that I can think of at the moment, is to compare scoreboard scores, which is actually a very important thing for a lot of concepts and creations. So, Sparks, how might I
Yes.
compare? How might I compare two scoreboard scores?
With operations is how I do it.
Yes. So let's draw up an example here. Let's say we have a chicken and two players, Sparks and I. In order to know which chicken is mine, I simply perform a scoreboard operation. Let's say the chicken has an ID of 1 and so do I. Sparks has an ID of 2. So when I perform a scoreboard players operation on the chicken, I will find that it has an ID of 0. Sorry, I'm subtracting my score from the chicken's score, and it gets an ID of 0. So I know that it has the same ID as me, and it can, say, create a particle effect for me. The problem is that Sparks comes along, and he tries to perform a scoreboard operation of his own.
I'm often told I'm a problem.
We both subtract our scores from the chicken's ID, and all of a sudden, its ID is much lower than it should be. It would work perfectly if we could just perform this for one player at a time, but then, of course, it's going to be really slow. My solution to this is this system here. It works by some clever cloning forward this base segment here as many times as it needs to in order to loop once for every player. So the inside of this segment, actually on the start, every player holding a feather, we should actually demonstrate this, shouldn't we? So I am holding my feather, and you can see these are the chickens that I have placed, and they are creating a particle effect so I can see them. And when Sparks holds his feather, he will see a particle effect displayed only to him above his chickens.
Yep. These three over here.
Yep. So, what's happening is at the start of the loop, every player holding a feather is given a loop tag. And at the start of each loop, one player is given the loop current tag. Then the player with the loop current tag subtracts their own ID from all of the chickens. Then the loop current player, all the chickens with an ID of 0 create a particle effect, visible only to the player with the loop current tag. And after that, the player adds their own ID back to all the chickens' IDs, resetting them ready for the next segment. And then the loop and loop current tags are removed from the player. These two blocks here don't actually do anything. They're just for visualization purposes to show that you can have something on the end of the loop. As you can see here, it only appears at the end of the loop. Yep. So, the way we ensure that we have the right amount of segments is every player holding a feather adds 1 to a fake player, new length, adds 1 to that count score of that fake player. So new length's count score is subtracted from another fake player's count score, loop length. New length is the number of segments that we need, and loop length is the number of segments that we have. So at the moment, loop length is 0. So new length score is subtracted from loop length. If loop length score is less than 0, then it needs more segments. So it clones this base segment down to its location, and then clones that segment forward and teleports the armor stand forward, ready to add another segment. If loop length score is greater than 0, then we need to take off segments. So we are cloning this part on the end here and some empty space in front down behind the armor stand, and we are cloning this base segment back and teleporting the armor stand back as well. And that is about all there is to it. So after that, new length's count score is added back to loop length count score, and we are done. And that's how we can have this unique effect. So basically this system is ideal for any creation or contraption in which you want a player to own something or to attribute specific entities or that sort of thing to a player. So it could be used for all sorts of things like waypoints. This demonstration here where we've owned entities, or even a projectile system where you don't want projectiles you have created to damage you. That's all for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to check out Spark's channel over at Accidental Games. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more concepts and command creations. And I'll see you guys later.